guide back there. So, one of you will be standing there, one will be riding in here. Let's go over these positions quickly. If you're riding, you're just right here, bundled up.
Do you want to ride or do you want
to? Really, your only sort of responsibilities are to make sure the sleeping bag doesn't get cut onto the runners. If you want to take pictures or run a video camera, feel free. If the sled were going to flip over, you would want to tuck and roll. You would not want to reach out and try to break the fall. Why not? You could hurt yourself. You got it. So that's all for there. I definitely recommend that you guys switch places at some point to give everybody the opportunity to drive. A couple of important things here driving-wise is, first off, rule number one, hang on tight. Anytime these dogs are about to take off, when they take off, they really take off. And so you don't want to be zipping up your coat and taking a photo as they take off because you're going to fall backwards. Whoa! So hang on tight anytime they're about to get going. Second important rule, the only place to stand is these runners, or if the guide tells you to, you can stand on those brakes. The runners or the brake. Don't ever, ever, ever stand right in here. Why would you not want to stand in here? Yeah, this thing's going to hit you. So never, under any circumstance, stand in here. What did I just say?
Don't stand there.
Never stand in here. You got it. Stand on these runners. At some point today, the guide is going to ask you, they're going to stop, and the guides are going to ask you to stand on the brake, and you're going to want to stay on that brake the entire time. The guides might even ask you, if you're here, to get out and stand on the brake back there, so two of you are there. A 10-dog team with all my weight on there, sometimes, if they're fired up enough, can drag me even though I'm on the brake. So I think I outweigh all you guys considerably. So, like two of the smaller folks, the two together, yeah, like if one of you were just on this brake, you probably wouldn't hold you. So they'll have both of you stand on the brake. Does that make sense? We'll just stop out like that. And stay right there. The guides will take your photos and stuff, and you'll get going again. Don't let off these brakes till the guide gets back here and says, give me the brake, and this person would stay on. Anyway, that all makes sense, right? If it doesn't, it could be crazy out there. If it doesn't, it'll all work out. But that's it in a nutshell. I got one last thing.
He's a Buddha.
We didn't have to say this old trail that we were doing. I forgot about it. Leaning right and leaning left. It's really important on this trail that you have to shift your weight sometimes. And so if you're really supposed to be leaning to the right, you want to be leaning out like so, but you want to be putting weight on that left foot so you don't just flip the sled over. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If the guide tells you to lean to the right, you want to keep some weight on the opposite foot. When we start out here, as soon as we get on the other side of that gate right there, you can tell that this trail is massively offset. Do you guys see that? How it's all at an angle? It's a side hill. So you really need to be leaning hard to the right once you get right past that gate. And the guides are going to tell you that. So you're going to be leaning uphill just like I am right here. Yep. And so you'll be putting a lot of weight on your right foot and just shifting over that way. So sort of like a dance move. So that's what you're going to be doing. Any questions about any of this stuff? Nope. All right. Which guides with which sled? Pat? All right. We'll have you folks right here with our man Pat right up there. We'll have you two with our man Barry right here. We'll have you two with our man Bradford right here.
All right, listen, if you're sitting, you got to video record Tiffany.
Come around this side over here.
Sorry.
I'm Barry. Tiffany?
Nice to meet you, Barry.
You guys look cold. Where are you from?
Florida.
Oh, okay.
South Florida.
You need to zip up more? You good?
I do.
Okay.
Here.
Who's gonna want to be in the warm seat? You want to be in the warm seat first?
Yeah.